All right, Shalom, Mike. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Chakudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Let's say Shalom to the elect. Let's teach His word in all true faith and sincerity. And today I just want to title this lesson, Just a Question of When. Pretty much doing this lesson off of this article from RT News, the app. And pretty much the title of the article is Just a Question of When. CDC warns Americans coronavirus may cause severe disruption of everyday life. Now, as you can see, that it started off when, just a question of when, letting you know that this plague of the coronavirus is pretty much coming until its full effect, man. It's not like that this is gonna die down, man. It's not like this is gonna die down, man. Yeah, I mean, so matter of fact, let's see what this word disruption. Let's get this word disruption real quick. Bear with me. I'm just gonna type up disrupt. Alright. Disrupt, to cause disorder or turmoil in. See? To destroy, usually temporarily, the normal continuance or unity of. Interrupt. And this right here, this is not going to be temporary, man. This not nothing that pretty much you're going to be able to bounce back from, man. See, Yahweh Shema Shah is finally bringing these plagues on the world, and now you people are going to have to start considering, man. Because it's not like when the swine flu was out, it was people was all spooked, then it died down. Now it's time to watch the Super Bowl, man. No, this is not going to be temporary. This is going to continue to get worse and worse, man. It says to break apart. See? To break up this mirth. It says business to radically change an industry business strategy. And that's what's going to happen. The business is going to radically change. As you can see, this place in the back, it says pretty much this is in Wuhan, China. Deserted shopping district of Wuhan in China's Hubei province. See, the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak. See, so as you can see, that this place is pretty much is desolate, man. So the business is going to be disrupted. The everyday life, pretty much of America, is matter of fact. Let me go and get a scripture, man. Let's see. Boy. Let's see where I can start out with. Let's talk. Second Ezra 15. Matter of fact, because we in this time of Second Ezra the 15th chapter, man. It says oh man, so much on this. But I'm gonna start up at 5. Second Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. See, this is what's coming upon the planet Earth, man. And it's gonna be a global thing, man. It's not like it's just gonna be over on this side of the hemisphere or the other side of the node, man. This is gonna be upon the whole world, man. The sword, famine, death, and discretion, yeah, man. Because all these things are spirit. These different entities are created for vengeance, man. It's just for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. See? So the Lord is just on judging you people. Why? Because wickedness have exceeded polluted the earth. You have pretty much engulf yourself in wickedness, man. You got these Moabites eating bat soup. Well, guess what? You're gonna eat the fruit of your labors, man. And that's why you have the coronavirus, man. Was it all comes from Yahweh Shemel Shai. Let's see if I can jump down on this. Let me jump down. Bear with me. Bear with me. I bet that's probably second Ezra 16. Yeah, let me try second Ezra 16. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this second Ezra 16, and I started at 7. It says, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days?" And Ezra seen this pretty much the discretion out the build up all the way to the discretion of America, the different plagues and famines and pestilence, all the way to the missiles, man. So Ezra understood that he was gonna be reincarnated in those days, man. And we got the answer to that question mark, because when it's a question mark, that means the answer stands to this day. Well, it's gonna be Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna deliver us. That's because it's not gonna be of us, man. Because this thing is airborne, man. And like you said, like the article said, just a question of when. See, this is coming, man. This is coming, man. Just a question of when. So you know, uh, just a simple America is not preparing themselves for the coming plagues. The coming pestilence. That's about to come to this place, man. They worry about who's going to be the 8th seed in the NBA, man. You know, it says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? See? Because what? It's going to be Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to guide us in that day, man. Because there's going to be so much turmoil, and it's going to be real hectic that, well, it just a regular human is not going to be able to, what you want to call it, to comprehend and to cope pretty much with the things surrounding them, man. These different, like I said, the mournings, the famines, the great death, wars, all these things is coming. It's not going to be like one at a time. It's going to all be at one time, man. He says, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute." See? So these things is coming, man. You know? But especially here in America, people are docile to what's coming, though, man. So I'm gonna go back to this article. It says the spread of coronavirus in the U.S. is not a matter of whether, but when. See, so they telling you that it's coming, man. That the spread of this coronavirus in the U.S. is not whether it's gonna come or if it happens, but when is their spread coming. So they are sure that this is gonna be a global thing, man. It started in China, is in Europe, is in the U.S. Hey man, it's full steam ahead when it comes down to this coronavirus, man. It says, and Americans need to prepare for their lives to be disrupted. See, they finna go through a drastic change. Oh, and that's how this chip. See, these devils, they finna the chip could be. This could very well be that this what you want to call it, this crisis you want to call it, to implement this chip, man. That's why I said to be disrupted. See, that everyday life is going to change, man. That chip is that fork in the road, and you want to continue to be here in America. You got to make a sharp left, man, by taking that chip. You know what I mean? He says a senior official of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention warned. See, so these devils telling you that a senior at the CDC, is warning you. Why? Because they are the ones that's letting it off, man. It's not so much a question of this will happen anymore, but rather more a question of exactly when this will happen and how many people in this country will have severe illness. See? So Yahweh Shema Shai, really the Lord, pretty much his words is coming into play, man. You know, matter of fact, because matter of fact, let's see, I got like 3 precepts. Let me see if I can line them up. This Isaiah 46. Isaiah 46 and 10, it says, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times that the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. See? So Yahweh Hashem Al Shai have declared the end from the beginning. See, all this is already written out. Everything is predestined. And it said from ancient times the things that are not yet done. So guess what? When Jeremiah was prophesying the downfall of Babylon, that was talking about the things for now, man. When Ezekiel prophesying, Isaiah, you know, even like Enoch, man. Guess what? It was things that were declared in the ancient times. So in the end, it could be manifested. Matter of fact, let's get that in 2nd Ezra 9. You know, because how about Shemal Shah when the Lord is, you can't just put a Lord in a box, man. You can't put the words of the Lord on a timer, man. You know, Ezekiel said, Isaiah said, and it shall come to pass, you know, that Babylon's going to be destroyed. Joel too said, the day of the Lord is nigh at hand. And guess what? They thought it was tomorrow, man. You know, not knowing that it's a certain time where the Lord, that word is going to spring into action, man. You know, so this is 2 Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. See? And don't you see these different signs of these prophecies coming to pass, man? These different plagues and pestilence that's coming on planet Earth. You know, you still got the locusts. That's still a very heavy plague that's on planet Earth now, man. You know, and people will say that we ain't in biblical times. We always will be in biblical times, even in the kingdom. That's going to be biblical times, man. You know, we're in biblical times now, man. Let's see. So this is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, which the Lord constantly, you know, warned us of the things to come. But you know, Jake took it light and thought that, you know, let's see if I can find it. Okay, yep, this is let's see if I can start up on this. I think it is. Let's see. Yeah, I started 22. This is Ezekiel 12 and 22. It says, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord of power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they will no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. Yeah, see? Because Israel, they took it light, man, when the prophets came out. They didn't want to hear that, man. Just they didn't want to hear the discretion. And then when they heard the message, you know, they was like, it haven't happened. That's why I said, where's the sign? Matter of fact, let's see. Is that Peter's? Bear with me. Let's see if I can get that real quick. 2 Peter's. I think it's 2 Peter's 3. And let's see. I think it's toward the top. Bear with me. Yep. That this is 2 Peter 3 and 3. It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust. And yeah, scoffers, those are the ones that despise this word. They take the words of Yahweh Shema Shai light. It says, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continued as they were from the beginning of the creation. See, meaning what that the Lord haven't sprung into action, man. They don't see Yahweh Shema Shai doing anything to this place. They see that that's why I said the vision felleth. That's why I said where's the sign of his promise. But that's the thing, the Lord is a certain time that word is gonna spring into action. Just like it's a certain day, a certain hour, a certain minute, a certain second when these missiles get shot off, man. You know? It's all a matter of time. This is a movie. It ain't like the climax of the movie is in the beginning, man. No, it's all the build up. So this is back at Ezekiel 12 and 24. It says, for there shall be no more vain vision. Or matter of fact, let's get this in a blue letter. Let's get this in a blue letter real quick. Because this is not nothing that no this is not a message that's easy on the ear, you want to call it. It's good news, but it also is sweet and is also bitter. You got to deal with the bitterness of the scriptures. That these things, it's not like if we found out that we're Israelites, now we're going to cruise into the kingdom. No, it's now we have to get ourselves mentally and spiritually prepared for the evils that's about to come upon this place. We have to have the spiritual armor, man. The sword, the helmet, the shield. To that's gonna be our defense. For us to overcome these different obstacles that's coming, man. So this is Ezekiel 12 and 24. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. So let's see what this word flattering, halak, and it says smooth, pretty much smooth sayings. Sweet talking, pretty much. Now, let's see, and let's go to divination. Bear with me. When calm, I hate when they use that as the. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, divination, the art of practice that seeks to foresee or foretell future events. It says, or discover hidden knowledge, usually by the interpretation of omens or by the aid of supernatural power. So guess what? It's not going to be no smooth speaking prophecies. We telling you that these things is coming, man. These different evils is coming upon the earth. Matter of fact, before I continue on, let's get this in Ezekiel 7. Ain't no flattery, no sweet talking. We tell you the different plagues that's about to come to this place, man. The different evils that's about to come to this place. This is Ezekiel 7:5. Thus said the Lord power, Yahweh Shem Shai. So this is the words of the Lord. And evil, and only evil, behold, is calm. End is calm. The end is calm. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is calm. See, this is what we telling you, that these different evils is coming, man. It's nothing. It's like I said. It's not a pleasing message to tell somebody they're gonna die. You just got to be straight frank with it, man. Ain't no no flattering divination, no smooth talking, man. Oh, that's why Jeremiah, he got on Hananiah. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Because it's just a matter of when these things are coming, man. You can sweet talk it and continue to lie to yourself, but guess what? It's gonna come, man. So this is Let's see. I started at the top. Jeremiah 28:1. And it came to pass in the same year, in the beginning of the reign of Zedekiah, king of Judah, in the 4th year, in the 5th month, that Hananiah, the king of the son of Azur, the prophet, which was of Gibeon, spake unto me in the house of the Lord, in the presence of the priests and of all the people, saying, see, so meaning what, pretty much it went like that. It was him and Jeremiah. No, they was out in the open, man. That he was sweet talking to people. It says, thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, saying, I have broken the yoke of the king of Babylon. Within 2 full years will I bring again into this place of all the vessels of the Lord's house that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, took away from this place and carried them to Babylon. And I will bring again to this place Jeconiah, the son of Joachim, king of Judah, with all the captives of Judah that went into Babylon, saith the Lord, for I will break the yoke of the king of Babylon. It says, then the prophet, so pretty much he was saying that within 2 years that the Lord is going to break the yoke of the king of Babylon, man. You know? It says, then the prophet Jeremiah sent unto the prophet Hananiah in the presence of the priests and in the presence of the people that stood in the house of the Lord. Even the prophet Jeremiah said, Amen, the Lord do so. The Lord perform thy words which thou hast prophesied, to bring again the vessels of the Lord's house, and all that is carried away captive from Babylon into his place. Nevertheless, hear thou now this, the word that I speak in thine ears and in the ears of all thy people. So pretty much Jeremiah pretty much checked and said, may the Lord do so if that's a true vision. Nevertheless, here it is though. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. See? The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him. Yeah, because pretty much speaking on smooth things, that always good things is coming, that's a rare thing for a prophet of Yahweh Shemel Shah to pretty much speak the Lord. I mean, like, it's certain chapters in the scriptures where it talks about the kingdom, but that's not the main message. That's the aftermath of all these things. That's something that we have to look forward to after this, man. It's not like that this is going to be the first thing and we're going to get the kingdom. No, man. We got to go. We got to catch the hell first, man. It's these different plagues and pestilence and nothing but evils is coming to this place, man. And it's just a matter of when, you know. So let me go back to this Ezekiel. Ezekiel 12. So it's no smooth talking, man. And that's why a lot of Israelites, they hate Great Millstone, man. Why? Because it's frank. We telling you, you know, if you know, that it ain't no smooth talk. It's not no smooth talking, man. It's great scriptural. And if you ain't getting it, you're going to die, man. You know, we in the days of Noah. So that's what else? The Lord made said it other words, no gray areas. You know what I mean? So if you don't get it, you're going to die, man. You know? So this is Ezekiel 12:25. It says, for I am the Lord, Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass, but it shall no more be prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, said the Lord power. See? So guess what? So this is pretty much they was reincarnated. And guess what? The Lord said He going to say the word and perform it. How is that? How is the Lord saying the words? By the way of the prophets, man. And guess what? Now you see it's being performed, man. I was just watching one of the old apostles video going into the concentration camps, you know, and now you can see it. You know what I mean? It was an old video where people had a I forgot what year it was, but pretty much the people would have an argument, would have an argument to disprove it. But now you can't say that nothing's far fetched now, man. That these different concentration camps, these different FEMA coffins, all this we in that time now, man. The books are open, so they let you know that this is the end. You know, it says again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesied of the times that are far off. See, therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power, Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. See, so guess what? We saying these now, so it's going to come to pass, man. You know, when Isaiah seen those missiles, he was prophesying. Guess what? It didn't come in his time. The Lord prolonged it. You know why? Because it was meant for us to read it in this time, you know, but for the rest of the people not to understand it, man. You know what I mean? So this is the time where the words of the Lord is gonna come into action. So let's go back to this article, a matter of when. Let's see, I might have to load it up one more time. Oh damn. Here you go. Okay, kind. Alright. Let's see, let's go down a little bit. I think that's pretty much it on that. Let's see, look at some of these Twitter. It says, from CDC Gov press call, disruption to everyday life might be severe, says Dr. Nancy. She said she told her children this morning, while I didn't think they were at risk right now, we as a family ought to be preparing for significant disruption to our lives. See, so how is this going to be really disruptive when you get hit, when that microchip gets mandated, man? When they present you with this chip, man, that's going to be like a sharp left, man. You know, it's just more from Dr. Nancy MCDC. The data over the last week and the spread in other countries have certainly raised our level of concern and certainly raised our level of expectation that we are going to have community spread here. Coronavirus. Hashtag coronavirus. And guess what? That right there, that's one of the trending topics. You want to say hashtag coronavirus, man. You know, it says we are asking the American public to prepare for the expectation that this might be bad. She added, and it is going to be bad, man. And it's going to be very severe, man. You know, see, every day it's going to get worse and worse, man. Each time the sun go down and comes up again, each day that pass by, it gets worse and worse and worse. Then, you know, when that chip get caught, that hour of temptation, each day is going to get worse and worse till the day of the Lord comes, which that's going to be the great and terrible day, man. Where the Lord's going to, he's going to deliver the elect, and he's going to destroy the wicked with fire by the way of the chariots and by Esau sword, that's the army of the Lord, which is the thermonuclear missiles, man. Yeah, I mean, it says Americans need to be prepared for schools and workplaces closing, and even elective medical procedures getting delayed as the U.S. healthcare system ramps up efforts to contain and control the spread of the virus in the coming weeks. See, so they telling you that this is a build up and it's full steam ahead. So just get prepared. Which, uh, man, you can continue to read on this because as you can see in China, man, that virus pretty much crippled their economy, man, and that's what's happening over here in America, man. Them damn gooks, they're the ones that's producing, most of the goods over here in America. So America is feeling the brunt of it as well. You know what I mean? You know, so this is Matthew 24 in 7. This is for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. See, all these are the beginning of sorrow. See, yeah. So this is this just just these things coming here and there. This is just the beginning. They letting you know. Oh, let's go back to 2 Ezra 15, because it said they're not gonna be mindful of the scourges, man. They're not gonna be mindful of the scourge. I think that's 16, I believe. Yeah, so it's the 2 Ezra 16 and 19 again. It says, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute, but all these things shall they not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges." Yeah, man. See, so they're not gonna be able to they're not gonna be mindful of the scourges. They're not gonna acknowledge Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And these things are coming. It says, "Behold, this will shall be so good cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." Yeah, man. See, this is what's coming, man. You can get you a 2 for 2 right now, you know, but they're not acknowledging the different evils that's growing. Oh, it said the evil shall grow. So guess what? It's a build up. You know, the evils are growing upon this place, but they're not acknowledging it, man. So that's why when the Lord take the staff and the stay, the people are going to be turned to this harsh reality, man. That's like the brother Aram, he made a beautiful analogy. See, we already under the knife without anesthesia, man. So it's to the point now where what you want to call it, immune by the way of the scriptures, because the scriptures we're immune to this place, man. You want to call it, but the people when all hell break loose, they're gonna wake up under on the surgery table, man. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be unbearable. You know that's why a lot of people gonna die, man. A lot of people gonna fall apart when it come. A lot of people gonna die, man. You know. Matter of fact, it says, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." See, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. And yeah, man. So pretty much gonna be a lot of people that's gonna die, and then it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna be so much that ain't gonna be nobody to bury bodies. You know, they're just gonna be laid out in the streets, man. And that coronavirus, people just drop dead, man. So these things are coming to this place, man. Just a matter of when, and it's getting to the point where Esau, like it's coming, man. You know, and he's afraid, man. You know, but this devil is going to use this, I believe to implement this chip, man. Yeah, I mean, and it's just a matter of when it's coming, man. We know it's coming through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yeah, I mean, so with that, man, I hope they will edify and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakakudash, and double honors to the apostles, elders of great millstone, Shalom, to the elect and season word and our true faith and sincerity, DTA, of Babal.